Howdy, here we are again. So, more viewer match analysis. This from a frequent viewer of the channel who's been talking about analysis for a long time and asked me to take a look. So, here we go. We got Chaotic Bird. We got a Plat one. No modern this time. I've already watched these through once, and I've got some thoughts, but let's just kind of watch it together and see what comes up, okay? So far, we're walking down. This is fine. I like the Gladius, catch anything. That's a fine sequence. This is good. What I like here is you get a knockdown, you drive rush in, you get Oki, you're +2, okay? We're going to talk about this right now, I guess. So you do this a lot. You do drive rush, medium kick, crouch jab, light Gladius, which is a good sequence, okay? It's a decent sequence. And we'll take a look in the training room at that right now. So here we are looking at this medium kick scenario. So here we go. You're doing this, that, and then into light punch Gladius. So what is bad about this? I'll show this first. What I don't like about this is if you're committed to doing the sequence, it just doesn't actually combo, okay? So you have to be ready to hit confirm it, is really what's going on. So if this lands, you need to find a way to convert the combo. And if it's blocked, then you do get a mix-up between this, let me put him back to block, between like crouch jab, say, right, and throw. Okay, so you need to be enforcing that, but you also have to be ready to hit confirm this. I think there's a game against, I think it was Rashid, where you land one of these and you do that, and it gets you nothing. So you just have to be really ready for that situation. Again, that's where I prefer to do this. It's a little more plus on block. Okay, maybe not in throw range 100% of the time. This is where I would go 1, 2, 3, and then we can command grab them if they're sitting still, right? Or if they want to jump, you can do that. Okay, so it's just about having kind of options, or I guess if they want to throw tech, normal throw. This should also hit them, right? So there's that. Okay, so that's it for the medium kick situation. Back to the match. Okay, so the important thing though is you're gonna see in your matches here, you pretty much only ever do this sequence, and the point of it is you get a mix-up, right? You want to force them to take risks. And you're going to see throughout this match and the matches we're going to look at, you're not really ever forcing them to take risks with it. So just continue to watch. Okay, we're fine. We're still kind of poking. I would cool it with some of these buttons a little bit. Like this is fine. You're trying to buffer behind it. Heavy kick. It's really only good on punish counter. So I think you could afford to throw it out less. But medium kick's fine. I'm assuming it's supposed to be normal heavy punch. We're just kind of whiffing. I like this. Okay, you're like, wait a second. We're just standing here whiffing normals. I'm gonna get in. See if he anti-airs it. He definitely won't because he's just waiting for you to keep whiffing. We're good, but what do we do with this Oki? Drive rush. Okay, medium kick. Carry how much we follow up with? Crouch jab, light Gladius. It's fine, but now it's twice in a row you've done crouch jab, so next time I would say throw him, right? You're +2, throw him. Okay, challenge. That's the next thing I want to talk about. So what you need to do is understand how to complete combos, right? You do this a lot where you do jab, jab, like Gladius. That doesn't combo. Light punch, or excuse me, crouch light punch only combos into Gladius on punish counter, right? So if you do 2 of them in a row, it'll literally never combo. Instead, you should go into light punch slam. Okay, and then you actually are able to convert it into a knockdown instead of just getting 2 jabs. Okay, I like the charging Gladius, good perfect parry. The punish here, I think should probably be stand heavy punch in a medium punch target combo. But I like this OD launcher, yup. And then what it should be back heavy punch. And then you got a couple options. So you can charge back heavy punch and go into heavy Gladius or light Superman punch. Let's take a look at that now. So this is going to be us looking at what I think that combo probably should have been. So first things first, off the perfect parry, I think you could have done this for the punish counter because this does combo on punish counter. So I think it probably should have been this instead of just straight into the medium punch, but that's not that big of a deal. The main thing I'm concerned with is you do this, right? And now I think it should either be charged, back heavy punch, right? Plus 37, we get some Oki, right? Or light Superman punch. Little less damage, but sets up a safe jump, right? Cannon spike. OD. There we go. Right. So lets you bait the DP. Instead, you went for a combo that, whoops, was all your Oki. Did you do this? Did you do off drive rush too? I think you did. I think it was boop. Yeah, it had to have been. But you can see that does 33-43. Okay. This combo does 33-40. Okay, so even if it doesn't have the perfect parry scaling, your combo did 3 more damage. Okay, so they do pretty much the exact same damage, except one of them costs 6 drive bars and one of them costs 2. So that's sort of what I'm talking about when I'm saying you need to learn how to complete combos. You need to learn that goes into that, right? You need to learn what your options are off of this. And mid-screen off of this, you can go drive rush into that, right, into the safe jump again. Or you can go Quadriga, right? The point is being, you need to understand, spend some time and figure out what combos you're supposed to be using and what works in general, okay? Instead, you decide to spend all of your meter on a combo that, you see how much damage this does? This does no damage. You get a perfect parry and you decide you're going to dump all of your meter, okay? This does like no damage. Why? This is a bad idea, okay? So that's something we can talk about just in general. If you get a perfect parry, you usually don't want to spend any more meter than you absolutely have to, okay? I like OD Launcher because it's going to let you set up for a safe jump, but doing this just doesn't make any sense. Okay, now how should you punish this? It should probably be stand heavy punch. Stand heavy punch into medium punch target combo into either medium punch slam or medium punch Gladius. You do the first part of it, you're losing a little bit of damage. What are we going to do to continue? Okay, that's okay, but you need to have Oki for when you're burnt out too. You can maybe take a look at that as well. Okay, now the 2 main themes that I'm going to give you are 1, learn how to complete combos, right? Because there's a lot of times you are leaving damage on the board or making poor decisions like you did to burn yourself out. And the second thing, be patient on defense. Okay, so those are really the, out front, those are gonna be the 2 big takeaways. Work on practicing patience. Okay, you don't always need to get out of the corner immediately. Let's count how many times you block on wake. Don't block on wake up. 1, 2, 3. I'm assuming that was supposed to be super. Okay. Okay, now here, I think what I would just be doing is heavy kick Quadriga. Heavy kick Sparta kick. That's what I would be doing. And you could have chipped him out super easy, but stuff happens. The big part, though, is you weren't patient on defense, and it really cost you. Okay, here, I like the Superman punch. He showed you the last round. He's not really going to anti-air. He's going to be trying to push buttons, so doing this is good. Okay, we're okay. So this is the third time, I think maybe in a row, that you've blocked this cannon spike that hits you low, and you mash jab. So the rule of thumb is if she hits you in the upper body, you can push. If she hits you in the lower body, she's plus, right? That's generally the way dive kicks work for most characters. I mean, I think like Jury's dive kick is never plus. That might be wrong. Or like regular Blanca jump back ball, non-OD, regular one, that's never plus. You can always push. But here, the idea is just, she hit you really low, so don't try to challenge there. I'm assuming that was supposed to be regular heavy punch or possibly Gladius. Okay, do we block on wake up? Nope. Was this a block too, or? Nope, you grabbed your jab, okay. Oh, it's a counter hit. So the last like 6 or 7 times you've been knocked down. And level 3. Yep, there we go. Okay, you gotta be patient on defense. He wasn't even throwing you that much, right? So like, you're trying to press buttons, you're trying to jump out. Just be patient. Hold down back, okay? Okay, so game 2. This never makes any sense. Okay, do never start around like this. What does this beat? This beats, I guess, like if he holds forward or does DI at round start, it'll win. But you should get punished here. It's -6. He can hit probably crouch medium punch and get a full combo on you. If you're saying, okay, I'm going to take a gamble, he's going to walk forward, he's going to push a button, OD Superman punch is just a better gamble here, right? It's harder to deal with, it beats the same things, and it loses to less because it's going to be fireball, not that she has one, but it's going to be at a low where this will lose to a lot more stuff, and it's punish 1 block. And do we block and wake up? No. This time you win. It's okay. I would like to see more of medium punch stuff. It's kind of gimmicky, but against Cammy with no super, she actually just has to pretty much hold the mix, and we can take a look at that right now. Showing off what Cammy's options are against this medium punch stuff. So we'll look at kind of the general ideas. If she tries to mash, you can go in the late Gladius. She gets counter hit. Okay. If she mashes like a low, actually not sure about her crouch light punch. Excuse me. If she just sits and blocks, you can charge this. Okay. However, if she mashes like a low, which her crouch jab isn't one apparently. Crouching light kick will work. That can beat that. But then you can beat that with Superman punch. Okay. If she reacts to jump here, you can like slight charge and then do it, and that'll beat it. But the nice thing is that if she does OD cannon spike, you win. Okay. So if she does this, you can just get a huge combo, right? So it's very much in your favor, especially if she doesn't have super meter, which is what I was showing. But to be honest with you, I'm just gonna shoot straight. I do this a ton. I do this an absolute ton. And the amount of times people do super on it, very small. People are generally not ready for it. Okay? That's all I'm saying. Back to the match. Okay, so we're back. Medium kick. You're plus here. And once again, we go crouch jab. The DI doesn't make a lot of sense, but we're okay. Okay, so this is where my question is. We do Gladius, charge heavy Gladius, and then you throw out heavy kick. And I'm not sure what you're looking for. Okay, because he didn't whiff. If he did like DI, you'd get bopped. I would try to be more reactive there. It's one thing to throw out like maybe crouch medium punch, because that's a lot less commitment. And it'll still whiff punish a lot of the same stuff. Or catch a lot of the same stuff. But this is just kind of rough. There you go, crouch medium punch. Superman punch, we're good. Okay, that's fine. It's good even. And now he gets a combo. Because what did you throw out? That's really risky. Heavy kick. And he jumps and hits dive kick. So that's another reason. It's just a big commitment. Hey, we blocked him wake up. Look at this, we blocked him wake up. And he is so convinced that it's going to hit you because you haven't blocked him wake up that he just does spiral arrow. And now this is the second thing where we need to work on picking up combos. Okay, this should be crouch medium punch into stand medium punch when this is a punish. Now, how minus was this though? I think this is like minus 10, minus 14. So the correct combo here, the max damage combo, would be like stand heavy punch into medium punch target combo. Okay, we're fine. That's decent. That DI was a little greedy. Hey, we're blocking wake up. For one normal. Never mind, you actually just jabbed late. Okay. Okay, we're good. Back to neutral. There we go. Okay, just be patient. That's fine. There, that's a good reason to charge Gladius there, right? Because it's going to beat a lot of stupid stuff like that. Okay. Okay, drive rush. Good. Medium kick. We're too far away to throw. We're too far away for jab to hit. This is going to whiff. And it does. So you got to know the spacing there too. From this range, there's really not a lot. You can maybe hit medium punch. That would probably keep him blocking. Here, if this lands punish counter, I don't really like spending the bar. You can. I would like to just see you do like medium kick quadriga, right? Or light kick quadriga. Okay, medium kick. And once again, this is what I was talking about. You need to mix that up, right? There's no reason for him to do anything. So that jab's never going to hit him, or at least it shouldn't, right? Okay, he does dive kick because he got him out of the corner before, sure. And we're minus. Do we mash? We do. Okay, so another general rule of thumb, if somebody's doing drive rush into a meaty, they're probably plus. I mean, obviously not always, right? Like you have to check sometimes. Maybe they're going to try a steel turn. But if somebody's doing something that looks like a setup, it probably is a setup, right? Hey, we teched. That's fair. And we're back to not blocking. So seriously, I think you will win so many more games if you just decide that you're going to block on wake up. Can I talk about this wake up super for a second? Can I talk about that wake up super? So even if it hits, okay? Even if it hits, it doesn't kill him, right? It doesn't kill him. It doesn't win either round. It puts him in the corner, and then you have to make him guess once at least, maybe twice, depending on, you know, what he does and what you do. But it's probably not even guess for game. You probably have 2 more guesses to go. You have a massive life deficit. I wouldn't use it there. Because now you're starting the last round and you have no meter and he has 2 bars, right? So if something happens, you get burned out, or you want to, you know, you block a DP and you want to make, you know, the most of it and have this big combo and put him in the corner of level 3, you can't. Okay, so That's fine. Hey, good. Good completion there. Good. Okay, now this, you lose a lot of damage here. Okay, because what you should be able to do off of drive rush, stand heavy punch, okay, what you should be able to do off drive rush, stand heavy punch is medium punch target combo. So it could be medium punch target combo, OD, slam, charge back heavy punch, just like we talked about before. Instead, you go for this. You get a knockdown, it's fair, but you could have got probably a better knockdown, and not just a better knockdown, it could have been way more damage. Okay? And that's just mistimed, that's okay. Okay. Once again, you have to be able to confirm this. You land a jump, this doesn't combo, right? Now maybe you're thinking, oh, I got the punish counter on the jab. Sometimes that happens in your head. But this is completely, like, if you do this into back heavy punch, into heavy punch launcher, I think he dies. Okay. Okay, let's just kind of review the theme here. Do we block and wake up? Nope, jump back. Do we block and wake up? Nope. Do we block and wake up? Yes, but then we jump right away. Still didn't block, but he doesn't jump the command grab, so you're okay. Right? So, again, we need to work on combo completion and being patient on defense. Combo completion, being patient on defense. You need to block more. Okay, I know it's not a blocking game, it's a fighting game, but you need to be more patient on defense. And also, who quit after this game? Did you quit? Did you win one and run? You should be ashamed of yourself if you did. And he should be ashamed of himself. The Cammy should be ashamed of themselves if, they bolted. This is a game where you really see how combo choice matters, because you end up losing both rounds, but you should have won both of them. Okay, so let's just take a look. So charge gladius, good. Medium kick. Okay, so this is, again, perfect opportunity. You get a mix-up. You can either throw or you can do crouch jab, but you pretty much always opt for crouch jab. Okay, get some oki, mistime it. That's fine. He mashes out. You're here. You try to parry. He throws it. We're okay. Okay, we're back. Jump over it. Okay. So now, punish, counter, jump, heavy kick. This is perfect. This should be back heavy punch into heavy launcher. Okay. Let's take a look at that right now. Just showing kind of anytime you land this as a punish counter, especially, you can always go into towards heavy kick. But anytime you land this at all, punish counter or not, you can always land back heavy punch. Okay, so this is your go-to jumping combo, right? Does way more damage than what you did, which is this. Okay, that's 3320. Whoop. That's 3460. So it does a little bit more damage. In the corner, it's a little bit better still, I think, but just, again, one of those things where you need to work on optimizing those combos. So you see you're going to get way more damage doing that than you did doing this combo, but you also could have just finished that combo better. Here we do, okay, we got him knocked down. He wakes up with OD mixer, we're okay. Get thrown. And then you're going to make a good read here. You throw him, good. Now you do your oki, right? You're plus 10 here. If this is back heavy punch or stand medium punch, you win, right? Instead, you go into crouch jab, into light punch gladius. If you do crouch light punch into light punch slam, you win. But instead, you go for your sequence that you're always going for. So that's what I'm saying. Like, if you're going to do that medium kick as a meaty, okay, if you're going to do that on a knockdown, you have to hit confirm it. You have to recognize, oh, it was blocked. Oh, it hit, right? And if you can't hit confirm the medium kick, then you at least need to be able to hit confirm by the time you hit the light punch that it's a combo and you can win the game, okay? because the rest of this round happens. He hits you with some fireballs. He throws you. And then he's going to hit you with another fireball. And you lose the round. That you won. You lost the round that you won. Okay? And you're going to see a similar theme in this one. So we start off Superman Punch. Now we do Crouch Jab. Again, if you do a second jab into Light Punch Slam, you could have got the knockdown. But instead you stop for it. Again there. Could have got a knockdown, but we didn't. Same thing here. Could have got a knockdown, but we didn't. This is not punished very well. Okay, back to neutral. Okay, we're okay. Don't react to the DI, that's fine. That's okay, that's whatever. Okay, he burned himself out. We're okay. Get thrown, now you're burnt out. Boom, you hit him, okay, good. Now, jump, okay. If you do the combo we did before, if you do jump heavy kick, heavy back heavy punch, heavy launcher into light kick, quadriga into level 3, I guarantee it kills him. I guarantee he dies and you win the round. Instead, he gets past your anti-air. Okay, so the idea, right, is for you specifically, work on finishing combos, work on being patient on defense. Sorry to kind of look at some losses, but hopefully it was helpful. Hopefully it's helpful to everybody. And as always, have a good time.